worst immune system in Canada. Yay! Hi. So, fun fact. There's multiple things going wrong with me. First of all, I have like the world's nastiest sty. JK, probably not the nastiest, but it has been so itchy. And I know it's an infection of some sort, which I'm always amazing about trying to avoid shit like that. But I mean, it happens to everyone, so whatever. The other thing is, you'll notice I don't have a headphone in this ear. Fungus gnat. I don't have a headphone in this ear because I think I might have perforated my eardrum. I had what felt like the beginning of an ear infection. Sorry, that fungus gnat is testing my patience. I had what I thought was the beginning of an ear infection. So I put in some drops because I'm very prone to ear infections. I get them a lot. Less so lately, but I have to deal with one once a year easily. And when I was teaching swimming lessons, of course, that makes it worse. I was dealing with probably like 2 a year or something like that. But then I put the drops in, and it just got progressively worse to the point where I cannot hear. So then I thought, well, maybe it's impacted or like something. I put in 1 year I have used one Q-tip in my ear, and it was recently, like it was in like a couple weeks ago now, so that could very well be it. I don't know, it's just been annoying as all hell. If I go like this and there's no headphone, I can hear it perfectly. If I do this, can't hear a fucking thing. I don't know. It's just like I am sick of having issues. I have had something for probably twice. Like 2025. I think I have been more sick, if you count these two things as sick, than I have been healthy this year. I need to speak to my doctor about my immune system because shit's not right, and my mom has a problem with her thyroid. We don't know exactly what it is. Doctors have told her that it resembles lupus of the skin, but she has deeper issues in that way. Actually, I'm gonna test something if I can hear what my whisper sounds like. No, this is completely like I can't hear a fucking thing. Hello, what's going on? No. Oh my god. It's infuriating is what it is, and I'm lucky enough to have a couple days off here, but like I go back to work on Wednesday. Anyway, whatever. But yeah, my mom has lupus of the skin, but then her thyroid also is an issue, which seems to be connected. When her immune system is really bad, it seems to correspond to like her skin flare-ups and things like that. And so it's always been like this thing with doctors who tell me like this was a big thing when I was getting my ADHD tested and all that kind of stuff. My doctor wanted to do blood testing because of course there's stuff with the thyroid that can have to do with ADHD, like symptoms, but we came back with my thyroid not right where it needs to be, at least for typical function. But then when we did a second blood test, everything was like all right, but I was like right at the floor of what a doctor would like to have seen. So anyway, long story short is I probably need to go get more blood testing done because my immune system this year has been... You can hear a truck in the background. Like, I fucking hate living in rural Alberta. But, yeah, I think I need to go get some sort of testing because this is a remarkable amount of being sick for me, or like affected by something. So I don't know, like, whatever. My life is okay. I am, for the most part, healthy. Like, at least I'm in a place where I can say I think I need to go see a doctor. I have a family doctor. There's a lot of stuff that I need to be grateful for here, because here in Alberta, because our government is the fucking... I mean, I would say it's one of the stupidest governments on the planet, but unfortunately, a lot of people have to deal with a lot of really stupid governments, but Alberta is just... they're trying to set us up for, like, they're trying to gut the healthcare system. Public healthcare, obviously, Canada. They're trying to gut the public healthcare system so that they can introduce a private option, because they want it to get so bad in the public option that people are like, we need a private option. Like, it's classic conservative tactics. They've been trying to do it in this province, I think, for 30 years or something like that, but it never works, because guess what? It's unpopular. But anyway, that's the reason why there's there is an unacceptable portion of the population in this province that do not have a family doctor, and it's a problem all across Canada. But you know, weirdly enough, it is more acute of a problem in provinces where the Conservatives run the premiership. Coincidence? No, literally not. They cut funding to healthcare, so like, it's not. Anyway, if you are a Canadian, I'm not telling you how to vote. Do not vote for the Conservative candidate in your riding. In the federal, of course. And in any of the provincials, honestly, if you're voting Conservative in Canada at this point, bad luck. Really bad luck. You're selling out our country to a fascist. Anyway, whatever. Politics are so much fun. I was doing a vote calculator with my mom today. We were doing, like, who would you vote for? Just because I find it interesting. And, God, I am lucky to have the family that I have. Because my grandma, she's like, no shit. My grandma, I think she's a liberal voter, which I'm perfectly fine with at this point in this election. Anybody that's not Polyev, anybody that's not the Conservative candidate in the riding, I'm happy. Except if you're voting PPC, but is anybody voting PPC anyway? But my mom and I were like, it's like every question that comes up, it's like, damn, she and I are really aligned on things, which just makes me so happy. Anyway, this video, hi. As you might have noticed, this is the member update video for March, coming out maybe a little bit earlier than it is, but this is coming out early because members, just to let you know, you are still able to suggest video ideas. Right now, I've got one video idea from Darlin Starlin, and I've got another one that was from last month, also from Starlin, that I will probably use if I don't get any suggestions here in the next couple of days, meaning till probably about Wednesday. So just to let you know that the idea from Starlin is going to derail Trigger Word Tuesday ever so slightly this week, just because it's like this really cute idea. So, or probably next week. Sorry, now that I think about it, just as kind of like can't not, and since we're doing like themes for Trigger Word Tuesdays, I think that it's really fitting. But channel members, Sprouts, you have the opportunity to suggest one. Go look in the community tab. And Flowers, there is one more spot open that is being tentatively filled by Starlin's suggestion. But if there's anybody who has another suggestion, I'm open to it. I'm just trying to keep it fair. Not that I don't like your suggestion, Starlin. It's just that I'm going to use one and then one from another person if it happens to roll in. So just letting you all know. But as usually happens in this members update video, I am going to be doing a little bit of mental math. And also talking to you about like where we're at, what we're going for, who my channel members are. So if you are not aware and you are interested in becoming a channel member, you can become a channel member if you would like. If you want to become one of my Sprouts members, we are really close to probably June being at a full year of membership, which is wild to think about. March went quick. If you're a Sprouts member, you pay 99 cents and you get the opportunity to suggest one video idea a month. And in all those suggestions, I pick out either the most popular one or the most fun one, and or I might mash together two ideas. So that's kind of what that is. You get a badge, you get access to a couple of emojis, and you get this shout out video. You get a shout out at the end of every Trigger Word Tuesday, and this shout out video where I give you all updates. If you want to become a Flowers member, that is $2.99. You get 2 video ideas a month, so 3 member videos a month in total. And you get the badge, you get the emojis, and you get the shout outs as well. That is only if you choose to. I actively discourage people from doing it because your money is important. We are living through an economic crisis. We're not recession yet, in recession territory, but especially if you're one of my Canadian followers, do not support me monetarily. Watch my videos. You need the money because our country is under threat. So that's just me telling you, like, save it. Unless you are fabulously wealthy and you can afford to weather likely one of the greatest economic crises that will happen to us in my lifetime, go for it. But make sure you're able to feed yourself, make sure you're able to feed your family, you can get your prescriptions for yourself, all that good stuff. You can afford your insurance if you pay for insurance. But yeah, that's just in case any of my Canadian people are watching. And if you're American, also save your money. You all are in a stupid spot right now, so I don't know, everybody just needs to start looking out for themselves financially. Honestly, it's been that way for a while now, but it's just stupid that we think that nation states are like supposed to look out just for themselves and exclude people and deport people and tax trade and all this dumb bullshit. Anyway, I've been feeling very political lately. There was an election call here in Canada, so that's understandable. But if last 3 months, we started, if you're wondering, I'm using the money from memberships to save up for a laptop for myself. So, in the last 3 months, we are at $76.70 plus, because it was also November. Custom. Oh, I can actually set a date. That's actually not November 2024. I see what it's asking me for. November 1st. Apply. We are at $119.18, which, let me just be honest with all of you, is absolutely wild. Oh my god. Like, consider it this way. This microphone cost us $125, pretty much even Canadian. And it took us from April till October. So April 1st, literally. So then May 1st, June 1st, July, August, September, October. That took us 6 months. We are at 119 in. So it was more like November 1st is kind of when it, because YouTube payment system works weird. I just kind of like bank it and so give it like 6.5 to 7-ish months. But if we are considering, okay, November 1st, let's give it November 1st, December 1st, January, February, March. We are there. And then I'm just looking up in there. I set the time as like March 12th is when it has set up in my little thing. So that's like 5.5 months or so. So that just kind of, again, puts it into perspective how wonderful all of you are. I don't know what laptop I'm going for. It might be Apple, because I do end up getting a discount through my career path if I get on it quick enough. I might end up getting a discount with Apple, so it's probably going to be a MacBook like this one is that I'm filming with. So nothing out of the ordinary there, but it's just so interesting. Like, that would probably end up being $1,700 to $2,000, depending on what I need, which, knowing technology, I don't need as much as you don't need as much as you think you do, especially for what I use the laptop for. Like, I use it for very basic video editing, and even then I strive to not have to do a lot of video editing, not because it takes time, but just because it kind of makes this a little bit more real to me. I'm not getting down on any ASMR creators who do a lot of editing. That's their prerogative. I just like it more for as my style, kind of. But yeah, that's just like, it's wild to me that we are like either 1/20th of the way there, we're 5% of the way there, which when you work it out is like, so in another 5 months we'll be 10% there. So like, if we're saying it's April 1st today, April, May 1st, June 1st, July 1st, August 1st would be 10% of the way there in August. And then another 5 months will be 15%. So like September, October, November, December, January. So it like, that's just like, it's such fast progress, and it's such sort of heartwarming progress to me. So thank you to all of my channel members. You keep me running, you keep just, I don't know. You all are just, you're so nice. You found like this random little Canadian gay boy with a wandering mind, and you have decided that something about me is watchable, which is super cool, I don't know. You all make me so happy, and you all are worth it too. If you haven't heard it today, you are immensely worth it. So keep that in your brain. Keep that in your brain. Keep it right up here. In between your ears. Come on. Do it. JK. Okay. That being said, thank you. It is so weird. Like, I have an itchy ear, but like, if I do this, it sounds like I'm completely underwater. I want to rip my ear off. I was telling my mom, I was like, if I could like excise my entire ear and just see, like, I just want to see if I have a perforated eardrum, and like, I don't have the time to make a doctor's appointment, and my doctor, despite the fact that I have him, is hideously busy. Anyway, it's just like, we're gonna make it. I'm gonna hear again. This is actually a fun fact. When I was a kid, I went deaf in, I believe it was my right ear for a little while because I had such a bad ear infection. I used to get them really bad as a kid. But I went temporarily deaf in one ear because the ear infections were so bad. And I think I was deaf in that ear for about a year before my hearing returned to what it was. So like, it's just interesting that this has been like something that has affected me all my life. Weird things that people are prone to. But anyway, that was like my grandma. I was talking to my grandma, and she was like, I used to get styes all the time. She was like, they used to be itchy, they used to be big. She was like, they would swell to twice the size of yours. And I was like, first of all, what a trooper. Second of all, what the fuck? It's just interesting what some humans are more susceptible to, or there's probably some deeper science to it, but who knows, whatever. So thank you for listening to me ramble. Thank you for listening to me ramble on about like weird health stuff, and about how grateful I am for all of you, and I don't know, how grateful I am that all of you also understand the fact that I have been like less active here because of just like the feeling of sheer exhaustion that I've had from being as sick as I have been this year. So anyway, you all deserve